Every town has its secrets.
People that sneak around get caught.
Tara's life, her social life, was very complicated.
She competed in 19 pageants.
Tara Faye Grinstead.
She was magnetic.
She was supposed to come to her mother's.
And she said Tara was missing. No one knows where she is.
Mother started getting frantic.
We checked every well in the county
in which a body could be deposited.
Swamps and ponds and abandoned wells.
We don't know what happened to her.
I saw a latex glove that seemed out of place.
We have identifiable prints and DNA.
She had been in love with him, for 6 years.
It's been rough lately with Marcus.
He joined the Army, trained to be a ranger.
He also went to Iraq and Afghanistan.
There were rumors going around town.
When was the last time you actually saw her?
She woke me by knocking on my windows.
I said, "What the hell have you done with my sister?"
She was very irrational. She told me that she would commit suicide.
We haven't eliminated anyone.
I think that somebody she knew.
This is the worst thing that we have ever been through in our entire lives.
Scylla was like American Gothic.
The town will never be the same.
It's unbelievable. This is an incredible mystery.
It's a mystery that still shocks the small southern town of Scylla, Georgia. Seemingly without a trace, 30-year-old Tara Grinstead vanished, leaving few clues but a long list of possible suspects. I went to Scylla for Fox News when she first disappeared in the fall of 2005. The popular teacher and beauty queen had a complicated romantic life and was heartbroken over a recent breakup with a long-term boyfriend. We went back to look at the clues for new leads in her disappearance. Tara's case continues to baffle authorities and her family. Somebody knows something.
Scylla is a small town in America.
Located smack dab in the center of the Peach State, Scylla, Georgia is a town of 4,000 people. It's steeped in Southern history.
Scylla's quiet and we got 2 red lights and it's just small.
There's a lot of acreage and farmland and just ponds.
A lot of, farm work here.
The area is famous for growing sweet potatoes, and since 1961, Scylla pays tribute to the crop with the Miss Georgia Sweet Potato Festival and Pageant.
I've been here all my life. It's a good place to grow up. It's a good place to raise kids. They talk about each other like brothers and sisters.
Somehow, whether you're kin to them or you work with them, everybody's connected.
If one person has a problem, there's somebody there to help them. But on the other hand, everybody knows everybody's business. People that sneak around get caught.
Every family has its secrets. Every town has its secrets.
We always found the people there to be very warm and friendly, always willing to do anything that they could do to help somebody.
It was in 1999 when 24-year-old Tara Grinstead moved to Scylla. It wasn't a huge move for her. She had grown up in another small town just 50 miles north.
Tara grew up in Hawkinsville, Georgia, and she was a very energetic little girl.
After divorcing his wife, Faye, Tara's father, Billy, married Connie Grinstead in 1977. Connie became the stepmother to both of Billy's 2 daughters, Tara, who was only 3, and her older sister, Anita.
Tara was always setting goals for herself. She seemed to always know what she wanted in life. And she was always willing to work as hard as she needed to achieve her goals. And she never got discouraged, no matter how long it took.
Contestant number 2, Tara Grinstead.
Tara started competing in pageants when she was in high school.
She started doing pageants just so she could get scholarship money to go to college.
Anita Gaddis is Tara's older sister.
We didn't come from a family with a lot of means. So that was one reason that she started doing pageants.
Tara Faye Grinstead.
We were very close considering the age difference. I was 14 when she was born.
Growing up together in Hawkinsville, big sister Anita supported Tara's pageant dreams.
She decided that she would like to be a contestant in the Miss Georgia pageant one day. But in order to be able to do that, you had to win one of the Miss Georgia preliminary pageants. And to show you what a determined person she was, she competed in 19 preliminary pageants in a 4-year period.
Number 2.
Tara's determination paid off. In 1999, Tara was crowned Miss Tifton, held in nearby Tifton, Georgia.
The night that Tara won the Miss Tifton pageant was probably one of the happiest times in her life.
She'll be going to the Miss Georgia pageant, representing all of you.
She went to compete in the Miss Georgia pageant, which had been her goal for 4 years.
That same year, Tara competed with her usual commitment and focus in the statewide competition.
You're judged on swimwear, evening wear, talent. You have an interview. It's a lengthy process and a lot of things you have to prepare for.
What have you done to prepare for this?
What haven't I done? I have worked on my interview. I have exercised. I've shopped for clothes and just tried to get prepared for a lot of hard work the week at Miss Georgia.
What was her talent?
She sang. She was an amazing singer. Very exciting time for our family.
Sadly, Tara didn't win Miss Georgia in 1999. And though pageants would long remain a passion, she also had other ambitions.
From the time she was a little girl, she always said that she wanted to be a history teacher. She went to Georgia Southwestern State University and graduated with her degree in education and then got her master's degree.
The Hawkinsville gal got her first teaching job just down Route 11 in the nearby town of Osceola in Irwin County. The two towns are friendly rivals.
Once she got there, she fell in love with the town.
We are a very small community, so if you work at our school, you aren't just someone who comes in, teaches a class, and walks out the door.
Wendy McFarland was Tara's fellow teacher at Irwin County High School.
You engross yourself in the school. You go to extracurricular activities and hang out with your kids after school. And she was someone who just really embraced our way of thinking.
Ms. Grinstead through school. She was my cheerleading coach and also my 9th grade geography teacher.
Teacher Amy Grist is also one of Tara's former students.
I just really admired her as a person. Instantly, I was so drawn to her, and I just thought, this is somebody I want to be like, and she was magnetic.
In addition to a job in Osceola, Tara also found love. Her object of affection was the handsome 24-year-old stepson of her school's assistant superintendent.
Marcus Harper was the boyfriend that she met maybe about a year, 6 months or so after she had moved to Osceola. He was a police officer for the Osceola Police Department.
And you thought when you first met him, Marcus was what?
He was really nice. He spent Christmas with us, exchanged a lot of stories about his, police work and things he did. He seemed a little bit cocky, but she seemed very happy with him at the time.
A couple years into their relationship, Marcus changed careers.
He joined the Army, trained to be a ranger.
He also went to Iraq and Afghanistan and was a ranger?
Right.
So there were long periods of time when they did not get to see or talk to each other, and I'm sure that was hard on the relationship. And Tara was really ready for marriage, and Marcus was not. She had told him that she felt like that she needed to move on if things were not going to work out. I think she was kind of trying to maybe put a little bit of pressure on him to commit to the marriage.
She had been in love with him, for 6 years, and even though she broke up with him, she just had really a hard time letting him go.
In October 2005, Marcus returned from deployment and was seen driving around town. Though not a couple, Tara was devastated.
Thursday morning, October 20th, we exchanged emails. I had just sent her one just to say, I was just thinking about you today, hope you have a good day, and I love you. And she wrote back and said, thanks, it's been rough lately with Marcus. He's back in town and he didn't let me know and he doesn't want to see me anymore. And she said, it's been really difficult.
Saturday, October 22nd, 2005, still in emotional turmoil, Tara nevertheless had a full day of activities planned.
She had been helping students get ready for the pageant, which was the sweet potato pageant.
Doing their hair, doing their makeup, and they were at her house.
That evening after the pageant, Tara went to a friend's house for a Southern barbecue. By all accounts, the distraught woman seemed on the upswing.
When Tara walked in the door that night, she was smiling, she seemed happy. Well, the old Tara's back.
The barbecue was the last time the teacher and beauty queen was ever seen.